And who is not waiting to see what happens on the market is Chelsea, because from today, Xabi Alonso is officially the Chelsea manager, and so can start working with the club. And among the names I want to keep very high on mind for Chelsea, there is Pep Chavarria, this left wing back from Rayo Vallecano. Club to club talks ongoing, so official negotiations started. Chelsea, Rayo Vallecano. Now the player wants to move. Chavaria told also Rayo Vallecano that his desire is to go to Chelsea, is to work for Xabi Alonso. Xabi staff know the player so well. Now it's on reaching the financial agreement between clubs, but according to my information, Chelsea are very optimistic to get this deal done for Pep Chavaria. Back and so, or left back, depending on the system wanted by Xabi Alonso, but for Pep Chavaria, Chelsea are in talks with Rayo Vallecano. There is a conversation ongoing with the agents of the player, with Rayo Vallecano for Pep Chavarria. He's a Spanish player, a player known by Xabi Alonso and by people close to Xabi Alonso. Chelsea people also have been scouting him, so they are together. I always told you, Chelsea and Xabi work together this summer. He's involved in the process to decide about the players and all the rest. So Chavarria is a target we have to add to Chelsea list. He's under consideration. There have been some contacts to understand about the price and more. And so we know about Granit Xhaka story. We know about the exits. The exits at Chelsea are going to be important this summer, as always, but also this summer. Because, for example, for Chalobah, there is still movement. Como official bid exclusively revealed 1 week ago, 25 million euros plus add-ons rejected by Chelsea. Chelsea start at 40 million euros to negotiate around 35 to close the deal for Trevoh Chalobah. But there is also Inter. Also Inter are interested in Trevoh Chalobah, and also Inter are in contact with the agents. All stuff considered, I told you 1 week ago, exclusively, about all these players. So, for Chalobah, there is the possibility for an exit. Lacroix remains a target at centre-back, and then Pepe Chavarria could be an idea for the left-back position. So there is movement on several things at Chelsea. They are very busy on the market in this moment. So don't forget Lacroix, don't forget Xhaka. Chelsea are moving on several things, and also Chavarria must be included in the players under consideration. So there is movement at Chelsea. Things are happening all around Europe. Guys, let me remind you to like this video, to turn on the notification bell, to let me know your comments, because I'm very curious on Enzo Fernandez, on Marcus Rashford, on Chavarria, on all the rest we've been mentioning, also Mateus Fernandes. And as always, guys, I will see you here every single day. Turn on the notification bell, because the videos are not stopping, and we are always here to keep you updated on all things about the summer transfer window. Incomplete. And then let me finish, guys, by answering your questions on Malo Gusto. Because with Chelsea now working on several wing-backs, Palestra is done, then Echevarria from Rayo Vallecano. What happens with Malo Gusto? Guys, Malo Gusto is appreciated by Enzo Maresca. So at Manchester City, Enzo Maresca is a big fan of Malo Gusto and is a player they are considering. But Manchester City made clear that they are not paying 75 million pounds, the valuation made by Chelsea for Malo Gusto. So, or the price drops later on this summer, or Man City will go for a different fullback. That's the situation. For Malo Gusto, this is the price from Chelsea. Again, they want 75 million pounds, and we have to see what's going to happen around Malo Gusto with Palestra now joining Chelsea. Guys, on this and much more, let me know your opinion in the comments. As always, I wait for your comments on, obviously, Mateus Fernandes and all the rest. Here, as always, I will see you soon.
Chelsea's transfer plans may have taken another interesting turn because Pep Chavarria is now firmly on the radar, and according to recent reports, club-to-club negotiations are beginning to gather momentum. The Spanish left-back wasn't a name many fans expected to hear this summer, but the Blues appear to be doing serious work behind the scenes to explore a possible deal. So, why are Chelsea pushing for Chavarria? The answer is simple. The club want more depth and competition at left-back. Marc Cucurella has been excellent, but Chelsea know they need another reliable option, especially with the demands of the Premier League, domestic cups, and European football. Chavarria's versatility and energy make him an attractive target. The latest reports suggest that discussions between the clubs are ongoing, although the deal is still in its early stages. No final agreement has been reached, and several details still need to be sorted out, including the transfer fee and personal terms. However, the fact that the two clubs are already in communication is a positive sign for Chelsea supporters hoping to see this move progress. From a tactical perspective, Chavaria makes a lot of sense. He's aggressive in pressing, comfortable carrying the ball forward, and can play as both a traditional fullback and a wingback. That's exactly the kind of flexibility modern managers love because it allows the team to switch systems during matches without making substitutions. Another reason Chelsea are interested is his work ethic. Chavaria is the type of player who doesn't stop running. He contributes defensively, supports attacks, and is willing to do the hard work that often goes unnoticed. Every successful team needs players like that, especially over a long and demanding season. The financial side of the deal could also work in Chelsea's favour. Unlike some of the blockbuster signings that dominate the headlines, Chavaria would likely cost significantly less than many of the club's other targets. That gives Chelsea the opportunity to strengthen the squad without committing another enormous transfer fee. Of course, fans should remain patient. Ongoing negotiations don't guarantee that a transfer will happen. We've seen plenty of deals look promising before suddenly collapsing. There is still a long way to go before anyone can say Pep Chavaria is definitely becoming a Chelsea player. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear: Chelsea are not simply looking for big names this summer. They are looking for players who fit the manager's tactical ideas and improve the overall balance of the squad. Pep Chavaria appears to tick many of those boxes. So, Chelsea fans, what do you think? Would you welcome Pep Chavaria to Stamford Bridge? Could he provide the competition and depth needed on the left side of the defence, or should Chelsea focus on other positions first? Let me know your thoughts because this transfer story is starting to heat up.